Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Polress. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be going over my Lunar client settings, why I like them, and just the general information on why I use the specific mods. If you guys would like to get Lunar client for yourselves, you guys can just go ahead to YouTube. I'm not going to leave a link because I'm not sure exactly where I got it. To be honest, I just looked up Lunar client on Google and just clicked the first link that was there. And then I watched some YouTube videos explaining the mods and everything like that, how to go through the settings menu and all that stuff like that. So if you would go ahead and like to get the Lunar client mod, make sure you just go to YouTube, type in how to get Lunar client mod, and there's plenty of tutorials that'll explain it 10 times better than I can for you. Now I know there is a big controversy, or I shouldn't say big, but there is controversy about that Badline's better than Lunar. Personally, I've never used Badline before. I've only ever used Lunar, and I've loved Lunar ever since I got it. It's helped my FPS a ton, and it just feels so much smoother, and I feel like my hits are more responsive, like I'm not missing hits, if that makes any sense. Because I do play with high ping usually, so I feel like my hits register more often than when they would if I wasn't using Lunar Client. Also, I'd like to say, if you do enjoy this video, please feel free to drop a like. The support is greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to stay tuned and watch some more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. All the support is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on straight into it. Okay, so getting right into it, we are going to start off with the mods. Starting off first, we have 1.7 visuals. Here's all the stuff I have active. To be honest, I never really messed around with it. I just enabled it. Next up, we have potion effects. This, as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, where near where my cursor is. That just shows what I have active, so if someone has minor fatigue, it's super handy. I don't use Skyblock add-ons, and I don't use Toggle Sneak / Sprint. Hypixel mods I do use. I use Auto GG, Auto Tip, and Level Head. Auto GG, it just says GG at the end, so you get free karma. Auto Tip just tips all the people using network boosters, which is pretty much just free coins. And Level Head tells the people's level above their head. I don't use item tracker. Item physics I do use. It just replaces ground items for the ones that have physics. I don't use UHC overlay. Armor status I do use, as you can see right here by my hotbar. Here's all my settings. I haven't really messed around with much. I think I just removed the names and I put it horizontal like that. I use the keystrokes mod, as you can see up here in the top left. What I have is when I press it goes pink, the letters go pink, and then the background turns into a light pink. I just have the opacity turned down so it doesn't go all the way through. Here are my settings if you'd like to copy them. I don't use the direction HUD, I don't use coordinates. I do use the FPS, as you can see over here. I have changed the color. You guys can go and copy down everything. Same with the CPS, it's the same thing, same color, just on my left hand side of the screen. I don't use the combo counter, I don't use clock, I don't use stopwatch, I don't use chat, I don't use scrollable tips, I don't use memory usage, I don't use waypoints, and I don't use crosshair. I do use block outline. I love this mod, it's super handy. I find it helps me with my bridging. Here's my block outline settings. You guys can go ahead and copy that. I use pink, as you can see, or ping, sorry, as you can see in the bottom right hand of the screen. Here's my settings for that as well. I don't use reach display. I don't use potion counter. I don't use server address. Particle multiplier I do use. I love this. It just makes it so there's more particles. It looks cooler on combos. I don't use motion blur. I have experimented with it. I find it's not that good. I don't use the FOV mod. I do use time changer, sorry. I keep it at night all the time just because the sky's more chill and I just prefer it more than daytime. I don't use screenshot uploader. I do use scoreboard, which is this thing you see on the right there. I don't use the boss bar. I use free look, which is pretty much you press your left alt and you can look around if you've seen that in my videos or other people's videos. I don't use cooldowns. I don't use auto text hotkey. I don't use team view. I don't use shiny pots. I don't use netgraph, I don't use world edit CUI, I don't use mumble link, and I don't use saturation. Basically, that is it for my Lunar Client settings. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to drop a like. Let me know if you guys use Lunar Client or Badline, or you just use Minecraft Forge in general. But if you do use Forge, I strongly recommend you try one of the two out. I've never tried Badline, so I can't say one's better than the other, but I personally use Lunar, and I love it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and peace out.